Hello, and welcome to Founder Friday, where we sit down with the founders who are currently taking part in the RevTech Labs, Fintech, and Insurtech Accelerator program. My name is Ashley Everett, and I am the program director here at RevTech Labs. And joining me today is Luke Wilcox from Ethos. Thank you so much for joining me today, Luke.
Thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here.
Of course. So to just kind of get things started, can you tell everyone listening a little bit about Ethos and what it is that you're currently working on?
Sure. Ethos is a ESG, environmental, social, and governance data and software platform for financial advisors, institutions, and corporations. We help all those financial advisors, institutions, and corporations use ESG data to grow their business, to integrate into portfolio construction, to integrate into research. So a variety of ways. We make it easy to use ESG data.
Wow, that's great. So can you tell me a little bit about who some of your competitors are and then what would make Ethos different than them?
Yeah, we have a few competitors on the data side and then also on the financial advisor services side. On the data side, our competitors you probably recognize: MSCI, Sustainalytics, Bloomberg, et cetera, the large ESG data ratings agencies. And on the financial advisor side, there are a few other startups like Open Invest, Your Stake, Ethic Investments. So on the data side, we differentiate through one, transparency. We're extremely transparent. You can see all the underlying data, drill down to any company, individual stock, or fund rating and see what's driving a rating. There's absolutely no black box to Ethos. Two, we're much more personalized, so you can pick the ESG causes that you're concerned about or that a client cares about. So you only really want to focus on social issues, racial justice, gender equality, et cetera. And we're extremely personalized in all of the data, all of the information, all of the reporting that we provide based on what you specifically care about or your clients care about. And then lastly, we're more complete and thorough with our data. We cover the typical company self-reported data from SEC filings, company reports, but we also look at government data, at a whole variety of independent organization data, as well as media sources, and then a lot of our own proprietary research as well. So we're a broader coverage, fuller analysis, I would say, more robust assessment of both risk as well as cause-based investing or values-based analysis. On the financial advisor side, where those same differentiators apply there as well, but we're also significantly more client-friendly. We have great tools for engaging clients through impact assessment and great tools for deepening relationships with your clients, lead generation, conversion, a lot of marketing tools as well.
Wow, that's great. I want to even just kind of back up a little bit and talk a little bit about your background and why you even started Ethos.
Yeah, I was previously a management consultant for 4+ years and did a lot of work in Microsoft Excel and data analytics, working with unstructured data. And for some reason, I enjoyed that. But I was also...
I was going to say, I think you might be on your own on that one.
I was also previously working in social impact measurement, doing grant writing, assessing effectiveness of social programs, managing relationships with donors, doing a lot of work with nonprofit organizations. And then I was doing my own investing and wanted to combine the social impact question with investing and understanding the impact of my own investments, and really couldn't find anything for people like myself, a retail investor. So launched Ethos with a direct to retail investor product. You could link your bank account, see the impact of your linked accounts. That was really addressing my own curiosity, as well as a lot of conversations with people in the market, with financial advisors, with friends who are doing investing. There really wasn't any solution out there. And then I really wanted to, to do those two things. I also saw a big market opportunity. There was a lot of white space on the financial advisor, retail investor part of the market.
Yeah, no, that's great. So when did you finally launch Ethos, and what traction have you seen since that initial launch?
We launched initially in 2019, late 2019, early 2020 with a direct-to-consumer product. We had a little over 1,000 users, but not a lot of revenue. It was tough for an early-stage fintech to get people to link their bank accounts, for example. So we pivoted with our current product last fall, November 2020, to financial advisors and institutions. And since November, we have about 20 firms signed up as paying customers. And starting to get our first larger customers. So just signed a large institutional customer in Europe, and also forming a partnership with a big group in Australia. So starting to get a little bit more traction with larger firms. Most of our current base is in the independent small to medium advisor space, but we are looking to and working on moving upstream to that institutional space.
Wow, that's impressive. So you started, you said like late 2019, early 2020. Was some of your pivot in the fall of 2020 due to kind of COVID-19? Did that really kind of just throw a wrench into your original idea and plan for Ethos? How did that impact you trying to get a business up and running during that time?
Yeah, it made it more challenging for sure. In some ways, the pandemic and then the movement for racial justice has actually been beneficial for Ethos, a sort of silver lining that people are more interested in and concerned about both social causes, things like global health and racial justice, and then ongoing urgency with climate action and climate change. People are increasingly concerned about that. And as younger millennial investors and younger people start to inherit more wealth, as well as start to do more investing, the overall general interest in integrating some sustainability or ESG related factors into your investment decisions is also very steadily accelerating.
Wow, that's great. It's always really great to hear that you can launch, hit a pandemic, pivot, and keep growing. It's great to hear those kinds of stories.
Yeah, it for sure made it more challenging to be fully remote. Our team has not been able to work together, obviously, but being a SaaS, software as a service product, it makes it somewhat easier just to do a lot of demos and online conversations with prospects and customers.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure. So then let's shift gears and pivot a little bit. What drew Ethos to a program like RevTech Labs, and what is it that you're hoping to get out of it?
Yeah, a few things. One is the financial services expertise and introductions and relationships that RevTech Labs has with the community in Charlotte and more broadly beyond Charlotte as well. And as Ethos looks to expand relationships more upstream with bigger institutions, it has been very helpful so far to just do introductions and have advice from the advisory board as well as mentors on how we can best do that, how we can pivot from independent, smaller firms to bigger institutions. That was one of the main drivers for me in pursuing working with RevTech Labs. And then just the team was fantastic in talking with you and Dan and Jasmine and others before time. I had a good feeling about your supportiveness and you're genuinely interested in helping Ethos and other startups grow, and that has borne out.
So true. Truer words have never been spoken, Luke. So I always like to end with this last question. It's kind of very forward-looking, very pipe dream. So let's look forward post RevTech Labs, like a year from now. We'll keep it even small scale, even though every day changes in today's day and age. But where do you expect, or where do you hope Ethos to be?
Yeah, I hope that and expect that Ethos will be the credible leader in ESG data for a whole variety of financial and corporate related actors. We'll be the trusted authority in ESG data in assessing the impact of your own portfolio, your clients' portfolios, your actions as a firm or corporation, as well as a whole variety of other use cases. Well,
I have no doubt that that is where you will be, maybe even further a year from now. So I'm really excited to kind of watch you go through the program and even watch Ethos after the program.
Thank you so much. It's been great to chat with you, and thanks also for all your support through the RevTech Labs program.
Of course. And thank you for joining me and participating in this interview to tell everyone a little bit about your story and about your company.
Thank you so much.
Of course. And everyone, please make sure to check out the show notes where I'll put all of Ethos details and information so you can learn more and connect with Luke if you're interested in maybe discussing something in more detail. As always, though, stay safe and stay healthy.